up, man? What up? What?
How much you think we gonna be on doing solos? I mean, that's good, kid.
Oh, man, what we doing today? What we doing today, man? What we doing today, man?
Man, so first ever, keep it 100 photo shoot. It's a long time coming, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's a long time coming.
Who'd have thought we'd be here?
God did.
New wrist, new life, new ice, new bikes, new highs, new crib, new mics, new likes, new fights, new vibes.
Nah, I went.
Slaps, new slaps for my guys. New whip, switch lane, swerve hard. Thank God, that's right.
Jalen, last name Little, 23, Birmingham, Alabama. Don't want to limit myself, so I'm gonna just say artist, podcaster. You know what I'm saying? Lover boy, for sure. The Black Tip Scholar. Me, honestly. My sister, Jasmine Little. She's always like a light. And I've been through that like probably like a minute ago, a while ago. She just brightened up a room, man. Just like her character, her personality is just like something. It's like I know, like it's just something like I could never like. No matter how hard I try, man, I couldn't be like that. I don't think my vibe is as if can be infectious like that. I started rapping my senior year. Probably like early senior year. I don't know. I just know it was my senior year. It was probably like first semester. It was a thought. Didn't really like know too much about it. Knew I could rap a little bit, but wasn't really too sure. Cousin Jamal wanted to take me to the studio, stuff like that. Got in there. Of course, it sounded how it sounded because it was just like that was my first time. So it's just like I listen to it now. That shit you cringe, but you know, just getting started with that studio session here and there, going with them. And I think I really started to like actually be like, oh, I could do something. As far as now, I mean, I'm a perfectionist, so I don't feel like I've done some things, but of course I ain't did nothing that I feel like I don't feel like I'm there yet. I got it. It's just I'm mature enough to say I'm not there yet. I can be real with myself. I ain't there yet. Almost though. Song I made dropped 2021 called "Come Around." Yeah, it probably got like I don't know how many now. It probably got like 80,000 streams. When I made the song, it was about a girl who ended up becoming my girlfriend. But when I wrote the song about it, she was in a whole nother relationship. I probably held that song for like a year before it dropped. She was in a whole other relationship. It was like May of 2020. That song dropped December 2021. Her words, not mine. She said, we weren't compatible. What's going on right now? I ain't fucking with nobody. I ain't texting nobody, nothing like that. It's not what I want. Of course, I want a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like that. But I don't feel like I need one right now. Knocking, bro. Somebody come knocking, bro. I'm definitely gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, my love right now kind of stagnant. My lowest, as far as I can remember, I was in a, where was that? 11? My junior year. Was fucking with this girl. Chased her around for like 3 years, like since I got transferred, like 10th to 12th grade. 11th grade, she did so much bad shit to me. And I can't remember what the fuck at that moment it was. I think it was just like everything just like crashing down. And shit went AWOL with her. went bad. My grades wasn't what it was supposed to be. My grandmama was sick. I don't even know if I want to say sick, 'cause I think that's like the same year. So I'm just saying my grandma was dying. It was just a lot for a teenager to have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like love and school and you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma died, so it's just like all that shit was like roped into one. And I remember like I was so fucking out of it. And I remember it caused like something at the house, but like of course my folks, they was adamant about grades and stuff like that. And I remember me and my mama was talking about everything. Cause my pops was upset about my grades. And I had a list of schools, like colleges I wanted to go to, like on the wall and shit, like right by. I see it leaving out for school every day, like probably like 10, 15 colleges. And I remember she went in there and she had talked to him. I'm in the room and I'm hearing him screaming and shit, talking about, I don't just, basically just trying to just acknowledge my grades and not everything else that she was telling him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember he came in there, he was like, he said some shit, this, that, he really was talking about. I think, I ain't trying to like put words in nobody's mouth, but as far as me then looking at it, basically like he was kind of trying to dismiss this other shit that I was going through, like, nigga, your grades bad. I remember he tore the fucking list off the wall right there. He ain't going to none of these schools. Nah, he ain't going to none of these schools. He tore the list off the wall. And that shit was kind of like I was out of it. Kid you not. Probably like the next day I went to school, I knew somebody who was in the streets and shit like that. And I asked him for like, I don't know what the fuck he gave me. Clearly it didn't work. I asked the nigga. Long story short, bro. I asked him for some pills, bro. My plan was to tell. I think he thought I was gonna sell them all, but he knew me though, and he knew I ain't do drugs, none of that stuff like that. Gave me a pill. I remember they were like this big, probably like 100 of them in there. And he was just questioning me what I was gonna do with them, this, that, and the third. I told him I was gonna sell them all. And I don't think he believed me. But I think I went home like that weekend, bro, and I think I probably, if it was like 100 of them in there, don't know how many in there. But if it was 100 of them, oh God, I had a handful. Probably like 25, 30. I did that shit. I just felt like my life was so bad. Like I was just like, man, coming back from this. All this shit is fucked up. Seems like don't nobody give a fuck about me. Shit, okay, bet. Did the shit. Swear to God. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck that nigga gave me, bro. Went to sleep. Then I woke up. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was really, for real, I started crying, but I was really crying. I was like, damn, nigga, I failed at this too. I was like, fuck. I was like, you can't do nothing right. I was like, damn. Yeah, no, that was the lowest. And I told myself, I was like, I'll never ever let nobody or nothing get me to that point ever again. I became a stronger person that moment. Every day I wake up, I just be like, bro, I'm supposed to do something. Whether it's a podcast or like music. I gotta keep. It's almost like I look at it as a sense of like working out, like going to the gym and shit, or just like working out, period. It has been times where it's like, yeah, work out 7 days straight, 6 days or whatever, take that break. You know what I'm saying? You got a steady schedule, shit like that. It's gonna be a time when you're gonna sit there and be like, And then it might turn into a second date. I'm gonna do that shit Wednesday. I'm gonna do that shit Thursday. I'm gonna get back to it. You do that shit Friday. Saturday come around. You do that shit Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So it's in a sense of that, it's like you can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, now I want to look like this, but you taking all this time and you prolonging it and stuff like that. So I look at it like, man, whatever I do, regardless of what it is, I'm doing something every day. The two main things that I do is like, I'm either, if I ain't writing music or making music, it's something to do with the podcast. That shit, like, damn, I can't take no breaks with this shit. Or if I do, it can't be long, it'd be like a day or something. Then I gotta get right back to it. Everything that you think a brother is, that you think a brother is, that you think will, what you think a brother is. That's that. That's them niggas. Them niggas, they ain't seen me at my lowest. But they done seen me. They done seen me down. They ain't seen me down and out. They done seen me down. And in those moments, you know what I'm saying, how they acted. First girl I really liked in a long time. Shit went bad. So of course I'm down and shit like that. But this was different for some reason. I'm telling you, I really like this girl. Like, I can't really explain it more than that. And shit fucked up between us. I was fucked up. And the next day after this shit happened, KB had called me. He wanted to know what the fuck happened on our date. And I couldn't really tell him. Because I was getting choked up and stuff like that. And I was crying. They never seen me cry before. KB ain't never seen me hurt, nothing like that. Like, I try not to show that shit around them. I remember, it was probably like 11 o'clock. I went to sleep. I wake back up. I turn around. KB and Hub is sitting there. So I wake up like, fuck, I'm like, how the fuck I get in my house? In the first place. How y'all in my, like, I'm fucked up, so of course I don't want to see nobody, talk to nobody. Like, nah, man, I've been crying for fucking 24 hours down there. I turned around and I saw that nigga, bro. That nigga KB was like, man, I heard, he was like, man, bro. He was like, bro, I've never heard you like that ever. He was like, man, we had to go check on you. That shit right there. I ain't joking. But that shit right there, bro. After I saw that shit, don't get me wrong, after they left and shit, I still cried. I bawled my eyes out to my mama, bro. Like, I was fucked. But in that moment, when they was there, them 3 hours, 4 hours they was there, that just, that just showed me some shit. Cause it had been times where I done been like that about a female, bro, and just like, pat on my back, you'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying everybody's done, but it's just like, that's what it felt like. For them motherfuckers to not be my blood, and to be like, no, we needed to come check on you because we worried. Like, we needed to check. Like, that shit was, that shit showed me a lot. That is just unexplainable. I was just like, damn. That's dope. Them niggas was there for me. Them niggas was there for me. That shit was crazy. We started this podcast on just straight Facebook comments because we'd always jump on people for how, like, when it comes to sports and shit, especially Alabama. And they wanted us to start a podcast and stuff like that. So we did not know what we were doing. And in a sense, even though all this shit is going good now, in a way, we still don't know what the fuck we doing. But in this time, when we still figuring shit out, we have gotten so much support from y'all. And it's just like, slow grind is real, but once you start seeing traction, especially from like motherfuckers in your community, people who just genuinely fuck with you, don't want shit from, they just dropping videos. That shit means something to everybody in there, motherfucker, bro. I appreciate every single body who click on this interview, my brother's interview, the group interview, any vlog, any debate that we have. For y'all to take y'all time out y'all day to fuck with us, support us, and give us a like or shit, a dislike, share it to your friends and say these niggas stupid and this, that, and the third, or see us out, want to get on the podcast, have some questions, anything like that. That shit overwhelming. Not gonna lie, we ain't think we'd be this far right now. So I am speaking for myself and everybody else. We appreciate every single person who clicked on the video. For me personally, like, I'm gonna sit up here and it wouldn't be me if I didn't promote myself.
Go ahead.
I'm Jalen Little. I'm the best rapper in the state of Alabama. Period, point blank. I'm the best artist. I do it all. I do everything. It's gonna be to anybody out there that's just sitting there in limbo, not knowing what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Overthinking everything. Like, you good. Trust yourself. It's gonna be motherfuckers out here call you weird ass nigga and this, that, and the third, and say you doing this wrong, not fucking with you, not fucking with your art, whatever your talent is. But you gotta learn how to push that shit to the back of your head and just stay on this motherfucking ship that you want to stay on this ride, because it might, for certain people, it might be a long one. It might be a long one for you. But you trust in yourself, it'll get there. You'll get there. You, like, fuck them. Like, be you. Honestly. Trust in yourself. Trust in the Most High. You take whatever you want to do. So, protect and celebrate black women. I ain't wearing this for no reason. We need to do more of, I don't know, it just seems like I love black people, bro. We just feel like we just don't be together sometimes.